the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here, first and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. Checking it down, this one is caught. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Here we go, let's go.
Now a give on the ground. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Gray brought in motion. Here's a toss, right side. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
AT Cardinal, AT
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Slot receiver, headed right. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Half the 60, half the 60.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno more.
Stroud to throw here on first down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
The Raiders send their punt team out. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure. Not going any farther.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Ready?
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set up.
They send him right out of the slot. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
65, go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Gray brought in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Gray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action. Stroud. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raider 1st down. Here's Stroud. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
2nd down throw for Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, smash Bronco!
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here we go. Look at hot, look at hot. Hey, south.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Raiders 17.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now, faking the give. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On first down, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll try the right side this time. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Going for it all. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Here we go, set. Warrior 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Hey, south, south, south.
Gray brought in motion. His drive will start on the ground. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, south, south, south. Hey.
Stroud to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They motion the slot man left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So, three-quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 11. 19 taxi.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Slayton. Beautiful catch on the sideline. He's in bounds, but there is a penalty flag down, and that might wipe away the game. Stroud going to set up to throw. He connects with Gray on that one. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. On second down, Stroud. That's going to be caught by Gray. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Vegas. Back to throw, Stroud. This one complete right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
11.
Now, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
Handoff here, up the middle, and nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 2 scores.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Game to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Stroud. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On second down, they run the counter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman.
And in a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, it's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Look at hot, look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers.
Look hot.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, shout.
To throw is Stroud. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready? Check go.
Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up